Mastering the art of saying no is crucial in managing our personal and professional lives effectively. While it may seem simple, the ability to decline requests politely is a skill that many struggle to cultivate. Saying no is not just about rejecting something, it's about affirming your priorities, managing your time wisely, and setting clear boundaries. These actions are essential for maintaining a healthy work-life balance, reducing stress, and ensuring that you can commit fully to your chosen responsibilities and relationships. Often, the difficulty in saying no stems from a fear of disappointing others, disrupting harmony, or missing out on opportunities. However, when we spread ourselves too thin by always saying yes, we risk burnout, diminished quality in our work, and a decrease in our overall well-being. Learning to decline requests respectfully and effectively is not only a way to protect your energy and focus, but also a means to foster more sincere and supportive interactions. This introduction to polite refusals explores 4 practical techniques designed to help you navigate the complexities of saying no. Each method provides a strategic approach to decline requests without guilt or conflict, enabling you to maintain positive relationships while staying true to your commitments and values. By the end of this discussion, you'll be equipped with the tools to assertively and kindly communicate your decisions, empowering you to manage your obligations more efficiently and harmoniously. The reflective no is a powerful technique that combines empathy with assertiveness, making it easier to decline requests without damaging relationships. This approach involves acknowledging and validating the requester's needs or feelings, which shows that you are considerate and understanding before you deliver your refusal. Start by recognizing the effort or interest of the person making the request. For example, you might say, "I see that this project is important to you, and you've put a lot of thought into it." Show that you understand their situation or needs. You could add, "It sounds like you need someone who can dedicate a lot of time and energy to this." After showing you understand their position, explain your inability to comply. Ensure your refusal is clear and direct, such as, "Given my current commitments, I won't be able to take this on." Conclude on a positive note to keep the relationship intact. You might say, "I'm honored you thought of me, and I'm sure there's someone better suited for this role right now." By using the reflective no, you communicate your refusal in a way that respects both your boundaries and the feelings of the person asking for your time or resources. This technique not only helps in maintaining harmony, but also reinforces your reputation as a thoughtful and considerate individual. The conditional no is a diplomatic way to decline a request while leaving the door open for future opportunities. This technique is particularly useful when you want to maintain a positive relationship with the requester and indicate that while now is not the right time, there might be a possibility in the future. To implement the conditional no effectively, begin by addressing the current request directly. For example, you could say, "I appreciate your thinking of me for this project, but I'm unable to commit at the moment due to other priorities." Giving a brief reason for your refusal can help the requester understand your situation without feeling personally rejected. Keep it simple and honest, like, "My schedule is particularly full over the next few months." Indicate your willingness to consider similar opportunities in the future. This could be phrased as, "Please keep me in mind for future projects. I'd love to revisit this when my schedule is less crowded." If possible, suggest other ways you might be able to engage now without overcommitting. For example, "I can't lead this project, but I'd be happy to review the plans or provide some guidance." Using the conditional no allows you to manage your current workload while nurturing potential future collaborations. It communicates your interest and support for the project or request, even if you are unable to participate immediately. The trade-off. No involves declining a request by offering an alternative solution or a lesser commitment. This technique is ideal for situations where you want to help but cannot commit fully to the original request. It allows you to stay involved to a manageable extent, demonstrating your willingness to support without overextending yourself. To effectively use the trade-off no, start by recognizing the importance of the request to the person. You might say, "I understand how critical this project is to our team's success." Clearly state your current limitations that prevent you from taking on the full request. For instance, "Given my current project load, I won't be able to lead another initiative right now." offer a different form of assistance that is feasible for you. This could look like, however, I can offer to help with the initial planning phase or provide oversight to a less experienced team member who could take the lead. Conclude by reaffirming your support for the project or person. Say something like, I'm eager to see this succeed and am happy to contribute in a way that works for both of us. By proposing a trade-off, you maintain your involvement and support without compromising your other responsibilities or personal well-being. This approach not only helps manage your workload, but also strengthens your relationships by showing your commitment to finding mutually beneficial solutions. The minimal detail. No is a straightforward and time-efficient way to decline requests without delving into lengthy explanations or justifications. This technique is particularly useful when you need to manage your boundaries firmly and avoid unnecessary discussion that could lead to persuasion or guilt. To effectively use the minimal detail. No. Begin with a clear statement of refusal. For example, say, "Thank you for considering me, but I'll have to decline." Resist the urge to provide detailed reasons or excuses. Offering too much information can invite further questions or discussions that might pressure you into reconsidering. Ensure that your tone remains polite and respectful, even as you keep the conversation brief. This helps maintain a positive relationship and demonstrates professionalism. If appropriate, swiftly redirect the conversation to other topics or conclude the interaction. For instance, you might add, "I appreciate your understanding, and I'm glad to discuss other matters if you need." The minimal detail. No allows you to maintain control over your time and commitments by minimizing the energy spent on each refusal. It's an effective strategy for those who frequently receive multiple requests and need to guard their time against being eroded by lengthy negotiations. This technique ensures that your no is respected and understood, keeping interactions succinct and focused. Now, it's your turn to transform how you manage your time and energy. Begin by adopting one or more of these techniques to say no politely while protecting your boundaries. Whether it's employing the reflective no to show empathy, using the conditional no to leave future possibilities open, proposing a trade-off no to offer alternative support, or utilizing the minimal detail no to save time, each method is a step towards a more balanced and manageable lifestyle. We encourage you to practice these techniques and find which ones resonate with your specific needs. Start with one or two that seem most applicable to your current situation and observe how they help you maintain your commitments without overextending yourself. As you become more comfortable with these strategies, you may find that saying no not only becomes easier, but also more effective in preserving your well-being. Don't wait. Start today and make these methods a cornerstone of your personal and professional interactions. Each no you deliver effectively frees up space for the yeses that truly matter, enhancing your ability to focus on priorities that are most important to you. Embrace these strategies and watch as they transform your ability to manage your time and energy more efficiently.